Good evening, everyone. It's John, and I'm back with an unboxing. I don't unbox too often, but this is special. This was actually brought back from the Philippines, and it was something that I discovered from Feature, from Erwan Youssef's, I guess, production. He did a series on foods from the town of Cavite, and I guess he featured heirloom recipes, Filipino heirloom food that was heavily influenced by the Spanish when they colonized the Philippines. And Cavite is one of the towns that was part of the galleon trade. That's why a lot of Spanish recipe got mixed in with Filipino recipes and what other cultures were there, and they came out with a lot of the dishes that that we know of today. But I want to concentrate today on this. It's called ENSAIMADA, right here. Kind of a big box, and this one comes from Cavite City, and it's from Baloy's Bakeshop, and we're gonna unbox it right now. I actually have a couple of things here. One is another box, also from Baloy's, and it seems to be some sort of pie. It looks like egg pie, what we call in the Philippines as egg pie, or what more commonly known as egg custard. But we're not going to open that today. We'll try it maybe tomorrow. But I really wanted, because this is the one I requested, right? The ENSAIMADA. I was really curious about the way they made this, because supposedly, and according to the owners of the bakery, this is derived, at least the recipe for the dough is derived from where ENSAIMADA was, I guess, first made, which is in Mallorca, Spain. They still sell ENSAIMADA there, but it's not like what we have in the Philippines, because in the Philippines it's a pastry, it's sweet. It's, for the most part, it's a dessert, it's a snack. In Mallorca, I guess it's just a brioche bread. So I'm really curious about the texture, and the owner also talked about the chew of the actual ENSAIMADA. But I'm really excited. So here it is. Just came from. First, I want to thank my brother-in-law Jonathan and his wife for bringing me this. His wife Rose actually is from Cavite, but they said it's actually pretty far from the house where they were staying, so they had it delivered. But here it is. So yes, they made this special packaging, so people from that visit the bake shop or the bakery in Cavite can bring back something, right? It's something that you can bring back for your families wherever you may be. But this is really the first time, actually, if they didn't feature it on Feature, I wouldn't have known about it. So I guess it's a mix, I guess. So there's a few flavors. So this is one of them is makapuno, which is like sweet coconut. There's also coconut jam. There's a theme here. A lot of coconut jam. The original one, makapuno. I'm hoping for the original one. There's a dulce de leche. Ooh. So this is a mix. Bavarian cream ensaimada. Never had that before. What else? Ube. I see ube. See, I see ube right here. And ube. More ube. And the classic. So the classic is just butter, cheese, sugar. So this is what, I guess we can try this one, and maybe we'll try another flavor. But I know what it's supposed to taste like, but I'm curious about when the owner talked about the chew, the texture. So let's try it out. Okay, here we go. So I warmed it up. It was in the fridge overnight, I guess. Just curious to see. It's really soft, pillowy soft. So I can tell it's freshly, at least it was freshly made. I mean, it had to travel all the way from the Philippines. So here we go. And here we go. Definitely classic ensaimada. And by the way, this is all baked by hand, and all the baking and all of that is done by hand. So there's hardly any machine. I guess the mixing of the dough would be the only machine part, but for the most part, the application of the cheese, the sugar, and all that, it's all done by hand. But it's really good. I genuinely like this because it's not overly done. I know in the Philippines there's a lot of these other companies, bake shops make their own version of the ensaimada. They make it small, put a lot of cheese, make it a little more sweet, put a lot of butter. This is not overly done, so the butter is just right, the cheese is just right. The sweetness, it's not overly sweet. Maybe that's why they have the different flavors. So if you really want something like the Bavarian cream, right? It's not really classic Filipino, but I like this, and I can't wait to try the other flavors. What do you want to try? You want to try the Bavarian cream?
Sure.
Talking to my wife. Okay, guys, my wife couldn't resist. Oh, the egg custard or egg pie is my wife's favorite, I guess, dessert, or one of her favorites. So she went ahead and opened it up. I already had a taste. And it's very milky, right? Not so much egg. I mean, you can. I guess I can taste that egg, but it's the milk. Comes through. It's milk forward. All right, we're gonna try the. I was really excited to try this makapuno. Inside is the sweet coconut. Let me warm it up and I'll be right back. One thing that drives me crazy about ensaimada is they bake it in this paper, and because it's the brioche, it's the dough sticks to the, although they put butter, but what I do is I eat it. Tell me if you guys do this as well. I'm going to show you in the middle part of this right here. This is the coconut right here. You can see it. Young coconut. Actually, there's a whole one right here at the bottom. It's kind of translucent. Yeah, so that coconut is sweet. Yeah, it's a little more sweet than the classic because of that coconut, but it's not overly sweet. All right, so what do you think about the makapuno? It's very good. So thank you for watching this short video. I hope you like that. Hopefully next year, we are planning on going to the Philippines. So hopefully next year I can venture and show you some other foods from other regions. So thank you again for hanging out with me. This is John, Foodie A1C. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I'm out.